So I think what's happening is, okay, I'll start again.
Okay, give me one sec. Sorry, I had.
Okay.
I was like, because I just deleted something, and while you were talking, it made like the bin sound, and I'm like, oh no, is that going to appear on the podcast? And then I'm like, should I say something? Do I play it cool? So, oh man, can you imagine just like bin noises over you talking? Like that's what I think of his lore.
I've heard a lot of podcasts that have like Skype notification sounds in the background.
Oh man, yeah, because you forget, and then you're like, uh-oh. All right. Okay, so go ahead. Do you know a lot about Alvina?
More than about Old Man McLoif.
All right, so let's talk about Alvina then.
Okay.
Tell me all about her.
Alvina is a talking cat who lives in Darkroot Garden, and I think she's the leader of the forest. No, she's not the leader of the Forest Hunters, is she? She's just the one who inducts you into the Covenant. I don't know if they have a leader. Maybe she is the leader. It's never really explained what her role is. She looks like she's maybe inspired by the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, because she's this big smiling cat in a forest, and if you're hostile to her, she just fades away. She doesn't like have any animations where she's attacking you or being attacked. And there are other like giant cat monsters in Darkroot Garden who look like her. So presumably she's one of those.
Oh, that's right.
And they brought her back for the DLC. She doesn't have any dialogue, but she kind of she leads you to where Sif is when you go back to Ulasil. She appears in front of you as like a vision, and then when you reach her, she moves somewhere else. And if you keep following her, she leads you to where Sif is, where Artorias has left Sif, and that's how you rescue Sif and use Sif as a summon.
Oh.
And she might be something like in Dark Souls 2. There is also a talking cat, but it's a very different looking cat. It looks more like a normal domesticated cat, whereas Alvina has a giant, almost like a crocodile, huge mouth full of teeth.
Yeah, what's the name of the Dark Souls 2 cat?
Shalqua.
And she gives you, she sells you stuff and rings or something?
Shalqua sells you things, Alvina doesn't.
Right.
Alvina, also as you level up in the Forest Hunter Covenant, Alvina will give you items in as a reward for having forced people out of the forest. The other thing about Alvina is that she, even when you're a member of the Forest Hunters, she will lie to you. She'll say that if you're looking for the grave of Artorias, it's not here.
Oh, why is she lying to us?
I think it might be like because in the DLC she's protecting Sif. I think it's that.
Cool. And we don't meet her or anyone like her in Dark Souls 3, do we?
No. And I'm just getting her dialogue up. Yeah, she says the legend of Artorias is just a fabrication, and there's no way to safely travel through the abyss, which we know isn't true. So she's trying to stop us from reaching Artorias' grave and reaching Sif. And it might be because if she was there in Ulasil, she would see what happened.
Right.
And she saw what happened to Artorias and what happened to Ulasil, so she doesn't want us to repeat that. So she's guarding Artorias' grave. And presumably the Forest Hunters, the point of them is to stop people from trespassing on Artorias' grave. But weirdly, like you can go and do that and kill Sif and take Artorias' ring, and it won't do anything to the Covenant. The only Covenant that you have to break to end the game is the Gravelord one, because you have to kill Nito. But other than that, like you can, yeah.
Super, thank you.
Oh, she also she yes, Shiva of the East is she refers to him as one of the clan leaders, but that he's clearly not the leader of the Forest Covenant. He's just the leader of a clan of forest hunters. And she is suspicious of Shiva if you talk to him. She says that he's hiding something.
What is he hiding?
Well, this is the thing, because if you talk to Alvina, she says that she's certain there's something off about Shiva and you to be cautious around him. And of course, that never goes anywhere.
Okay.
But there was a plan at one point to have a storyline where Shiva would betray you and steal the sword you get from Quailag's soul, the Chaos Blade. If you brought that to Shiva, he would steal it from you, and you would have to chase him into the painted world, and you would have to invade him there like you invade Latrak to get the Chaos Blade back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why there's is it the wood grain ring? There's a ring that Shiva's bodyguard has, and the only way to get it is to kill Shiva's bodyguard, which you can't do, like, quote unquote, normally. You have to, like, aggro Shiva's bodyguard and attack them, which breaks the covenant and pisses all the NPCs off. But had they gone through with the original plan, you would have fought Shiva's bodyguard as a hostile character in the painted world. So you could have killed them then and gotten the wood grain ring there. So that's how you would have gotten it originally without having attacked an NPC. Because they would have attacked you first.
I see.
So that's technically Shiva of the East, but Alvina as well, I guess.
Awesome. Right. Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't see. I'm like looking at the Wikipedia while talking. I don't see anything else about Alvina that's suspicious. I'm like, it's like lore improvising, you know? I don't even know what Dark Souls is. I just look at the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Thank you for that.
What were we talking about?
Paladin Leroy.
Paladin Leroy. Okay. It's possible that Leroy is named after Leroy Jenkins.
Oh my god, yeah.
The ancient World of Warcraft meme. For people who don't know, there was a famous World of Warcraft video meme about 10 years ago where there were a group of people playing World of Warcraft, and there was a guy called Leroy Jenkins who was playing a paladin, and they were all planning this raid in incredible detail, and then Leroy Jenkins was away from the computer, and then he just came back, and he just yells, "Leroy Jenkins!" and just runs, and completely ruins all of their plans. So it's possible Leroy is named after that, as like a little nod.
Richard.
Yeah.
If people don't know this, then they were probably born after 2002 and they're not welcome on my channel.
Is that your cutoff point?
That's it, yeah.